Hi there guys, welcome to the video. This is Hardly Gaming, and this is just gonna be a wee video guys. I built this base and I'm really quite happy with it. I'm really quite proud of this little base, and I only just realised that the alert is finishing in 10 minutes, so my base is gonna be lost. And I want to kind of immortalise it and just kind of show you guys what I've done here. As I said, I've been really quite proud of this base. I built this up at Gurney Dam. No, not sorry. Is it Gurney Dam? It is Gurney Dam, isn't it? Yes. Gurney Dam on Horston. It's really nice here because you get some flat ground and you get the kind of terrain to work with. So let's just head down and I'll show you around. So what I've done here is I've got this kind of outer bit here because I couldn't get this inside just because of the trees and stuff like that. So that's it. That's sitting out there. Then I have the tall one here, tall structure with a wall defending it as well, just to kind of add some extra protection. I have a gate that goes up to the terrain there so you can't get past. And a wall goes all the way down to there as well. Can't get past down now. I have an AI module, I have an AI turret here with the modules required for all. I couldn't get these in here just because they're close enough to that. Now this is a weak point. The enemies could potentially use that to get infantry over. That's why I put the AI turret there, and you could then also add extra protection had it available. Same this side, I have put a gate using terrain as to my advantage again, and then a wall again down to the end. A little bit of a bling there on my base. All these two turrets here, this one here, and my INT tank turret. Did I take it away? I may have taken it away. I forgot to put it back. I might have done that. If so, I'll pop it down. I did. Oops. So that'll go here. I might have to put it over here. Should be in range of it. Should be in range. Yeah, we'll see. But what I've done here, you can see I've got a line of buildings. So I've got my silo up at the end. Then I have the thunder garage, and then I have the bunker here. That way, if this base was under attack, you could spawn in, you could quickly, safely get to here, or you could quickly jump into here without being attacked potentially, and be able to actually fight back and kill people. You could even see up to the top there. So it's always a good idea, guys, to use your terrain to your advantage here. So this is one person that I built. This is just me. Only the stuff I have access to, and this is not even my main account, so I don't have access to absolutely everything. I'm quite happy with this base actually. It's well made, I think, and I think if it was attacked, it'd be quite difficult to take. And as I said, I just kind of wanted to immortalise this mod. What I'd probably do with this is I'd actually just move that out a little bit, probably so it's in range. The only thing then is at risk of, as I said, like infantry coming over here. If they were to kill that, then these turrets would have no command. But the only thing is, I wanted to put it in there. As we all know, if you don't, you can, I'll show you guys, you can put modules in these bunkers. And put them in this bit here. You just got to make sure that this bit lines up with the ground. You can actually get basically 2 or 3 modules in here. You can even get a spawn tube, the Elysian spawn tube in here. Some people use it to block the door. I wouldn't. I mean, this is actually quite a good defensive area. You can use this. It's a potentially 3 ways defending this space. So yeah, and as you can see, I've also used my old tactic of the thunder garage with all my stuff in here. So it's a repair module, a AI module, my spawn tube, a pain spy, this is very important, a shield module. Make sure that one goes in last. Do not put that in before you've finished everything else, because this will block line of sight. So if you put this in first, you can't put anything else in here at all, so you have to put this in last. And then obviously the sky shield, I put that one in there first just because when I started building this base, it was actually quite close to the enemy. The map has moved since then. I've only been about 15 minutes since it's been about 15 minutes since I started building this base. I was driving about for a bit. That's my shiny ad. Yeah, I just wanted to show it off. Or it's destroyed by the end of the alert. And I've also made it as well that you can drive. I had these all the way around, had like the gates down there to get easy access to the silo, but I swapped them around that way that allies would be able to come straight through if they wanted to. Like it's a bit of a weird way in and out, but they can get every vehicle they wanted to would be able to come through, even a cloth. I think would be able to fit through that. Okay, guys, that was the video. What I'd also recommend, always try and get a router going, guys. Try and get a router going as soon as you can. Just because you do need 2,400 spawns to max out, and if you can get 10 a day when you're not even trying to, that's 10 more than you got yesterday. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm just going to finish this up. As I said, just wanted to make sure this base was not forgotten, and I will see you in the next one. Any questions, please put it in the comments below, and please remember to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Thank you. See you later, guys. Take care. Hi folks, so this is the second part of that video. This is actually another base I've built. Again, I didn't realise that we only had about 20 minutes left of the alert. And as usual, the alert will kill my base. So I just wanted to run through again. This is another little base I'm quite proud of. I have a new setup I'm doing. So the core is the same. I'm going to run it through quickly. So this is actually just on the outside of my base. So this is, think of like a kind of like a diamond shape. And this is at one of the tips. So I have my 2 gates back to back here. This allows easy access to one side of my base where the silo is. That way people can get in. Should be on the back end of where the potential attacks will come from. That way that your allies can get in and out without getting blown up. I have put one turret here. This is my anti-aircraft tower here. I've got all my modules dotted about it, which covers... these are kind of a spare as well. Like I don't need a shield module here, but it's a spare one. But AI module because that did need it. And then the shield and the repair will repair all this whole area here. Now, I did make sure all my walls are now nicely close together. So I have walls set up here. My 2 turrets, I've got my anti-vehicle here pointing out towards the most likely place enemies to come. And then I have my anti-infantry one at the other side. Just because that is a... I mean, I'd like to have my anti-infantry at the front as well. As you can see, all my walls are up against my bunker here, so infantry cannot get in and out unless, of course, they actually jump up and go through there with the bolts. And here I have a repair module, like I showed you in the last video. And by doing this, this now repairs this whole area. And by putting the bunker here, my guys could potentially come in and shoot out and be nice and safe to do so. And then I have my airpad inside the base along with my router spire. So remember what I said to you guys, you'd want to spawn, come out, grab your router, grab your aircraft and fly off and drop a router down. What annoys me about the end of this alert is the core team in this area was really sparse, and I've been working really hard to get core team, and then I only just checked. So yeah, that's a little tip for you guys. Always check to see how much time left that continent has available before the alert ends, because if it's, I'd say if it's anything less than an hour, don't really bother unless you're building the most minimal router base you can think of, which is essentially just a router, obviously the silo, a spawn tube and an airpad. You could probably just gather 10k, put that down, and that'd keep you going for about an hour without any issue. Just put it next to the warp gate. But yeah, so this is it. Same thing in the middle here. I've got all my modules. Remember, and as I've said it before, guys, always remember to put your shield module in last. Yeah, shield module in goes in last. Try and get these 2 in first as well. Try and get your spawn tube in. That way you can spawn in if people are killing you, which does happen. And a paint spire, because the thing with this paint spire is it's much easier to deploy this whilst the building is in the process of being built, rather than once it's actually fully built. Yeah, I think he died. I don't know. Who knows with these robots? So yeah, as I said, we have 5 minutes left. I'm just gonna go farm Cortium till the end of the alert, get some extra certs. But yeah, again, guys, I'll say it. I know I said it in the last one, but if there's any questions, put it in the comments below, and please remember to like and subscribe. It will just help the channel. Anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.